Hello and welcome to preparing a pork dinner. Fun. So I've just got a red onion in my hand and I'm just taking off the peel at the moment. And this is the start of the dish that I'm gonna prepare. So once I've cut the onion, peeled it, sorry. I'd like to cut the onion down into circles. The circle onion I like to call this. You see, they are circles. So we're just popping this in a Pyrex dish. There we go. The circles of onions in there. That's great. And then I probably do 2 or 3 average size red onions. There we go. Just popping that in. It's all good for the mix. What have I done now? 2. So yeah, one more. Oh gosh. There we go. Just lay at the bottom of the Pyrex dish like so. That's great. Then I'd get just 1 big white onion, I think. Mix up the onion taste. It's always good. My eyes are starting to sting. This happens when cutting up onions. I've heard a few things about this theory. To not crying. Chew gum apparently. Or run a tap, I heard once. So then again we've got the circle of white onion and I'm just putting that into the Pyrex dish on top of the onions. Now they're quite thick bits, you know. It doesn't have to be thin because when I make my gravy with it later I'll give it a good old blend. So that's the second part, and then the third part is you just get some normal, you know, they don't have to be cooking apples, just normal apples. And I just like to slice them down to the core. They're kind of circle shape, a bit like this. They can be any size, and again, just chuck them. I'd probably do 2, depending on the size of the apple, 2 or 3 again. So again, skin on, literally. They've got a little, you know, even like a little bit of a bad bit, you know, it all adds to the taste. And we're just cutting down again to the core, to the core. And then just put those little bits in. So yeah, I'm probably going to go with 2 apples like that and the onions now. Then for the special ingredient, just pour the cider in. Fizzes a bit. There we go, so we've got cider in there, that's juicing through the onions and the apples now. And now we need to prepare the meat. So, get your lump of pork from wherever you've got it from. And get it out of the plastic bag. Now most bags that will tell you how to cook it. This one actually isn't scored. So with a sharp knife, just give it some slices across the top because it always makes your crackling a bit more better. So I'm just slicing that. That's great slicing. And then what we'll do is, I'm trying to be on a diet, so we're going to go for fry light. And I haven't used fry light before for this. So you're just squishing that on, and you give a good little rub. Now you want to rub them into your slits that you've just made. Give a little bit of the belly a rub. I like to give it a good rub. Frig, I've got a hair. Take the hairs off if your hair falls out. I probably should be tying my hair up. And then what I like to do is, oh God, I've got another hair on it now. I don't like hairs. Just with the salt, quite a bit of salt. Actually, the salt shake is probably not enough. So put a handful of salt in your hand and give it a rub all over in there. It's all fragmenting. We like that. And then what we do is we're just going to lay that on the top of all the cider and everything else. And we foil that, put it into the oven, and then checking your cooking instructions. Cook for as long as you want, really. Obviously, cook with the instructions. Okay, good luck.